Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. I'm your host for this video, the Eradicator, and this week we will cover E3 a lot, as you will get my take on some of the games that I'm the most excited about, or at least I thought I was the most excited about, and you are going to understand very quickly why I'm adding this little twist to this introduction, because we are continuing this series of videos with StarField, which was the first game that was shown at the Xbox Bethesda conference, and the least that we could tell was that anticipations were high, not just from me, but from a huge chunk of the space enthusiast community who has been very eager to discovering what Bethesda would end up creating should they have decided to make an RPG in space. And so here we are with an extra teaser, and as far as I'm concerned, more concerns than actual hype. Here is why. Now, first I want to talk about what was shown in the trailer itself, and quite frankly, not much. I mean, I don't even think we've even barely scratched the surface of what StarField is, and I believe that there is a reason for that. The trailer was mostly here to give us a target release date, and yes, I'm not even saying a release date because the date we were given was November 11th, 2022, which is almost a year and a half ahead of us, and anyone who follows game development should know that a year and a half still remains a long time in which a lot can still happen. So given the ambitions of StarField and the recent examples of failed releases we've got to witness, I wouldn't be surprised if StarField eventually ends up getting some kind of delay. I mean, after all, this is Bethesda's first new IP in the past 25 years. The company has invested considerable sums of money into this project, and they just cannot afford the game to follow the same path as Cyberpunk 2077. That is also why we didn't see much, I mean, barely more than what was shown a couple of years back. And we still don't know what's happening in the StarField universe. We don't know what our purpose is going to be, who the protagonists and antagonists are. None of that was revealed in the trailer. And why would Bethesda reveal anything at this point? I mean, since we are a year and a half away from the target release date, Bethesda are still probably in alpha phase, and it is very likely that the game's gameplay is not ready to be shown at this stage. Now, where I think Bethesda made a mistake, however, is by making a trailer that I believe many found absolutely boring. And I have no other terms to call what I saw and how I felt when I watched the short video that you can see in the B-roll footage. And if you're looking at this trailer, absolutely nothing is happening. I mean, we get to see a woman who sits in her cockpit. Yeah, she has a gun in her ship interior, and there's a robot working outside. Eventually, she takes off, and that's basically it. There's no action, no hints of what we'll be able to do in the game, nor any clues given about the kind of interactions we'll have with the game environment or characters. I don't think that Bethesda tried to put themselves in the shoes of a lambda gamer who, may not be particularly interested in space games or StarField in particular, and who probably thinks that what they saw was just another space game which has ship interiors where you can take off planets, and then that lambda gamer would remember that there's already a game that does that, Star Citizen, and they probably would move to Star Citizen, forgetting about StarField, because quite frankly, there's nothing memorable in that trailer. No wow moment, no graphical or technological breakthrough. Seriously, it didn't feel like this game is going to have anything special after watching that trailer. And here is the last reason why I was not impressed by StarField's trailer. As mentioned just earlier, the overall style of the trailer, which was probably CGI cinematics by the way, looked quite generic and, dare I say, a little bit cartoonish, more on par with what Elite Dangerous does than Star Citizen, which to me remains the reference technologically speaking. I don't know if this was because there was too much saturation, but it just didn't feel as immersive as what the gold standard of the industry has to offer right now. And sure, there were some nice particle effects when the engine took off and some nice steam effects around the ship, but again, nothing groundbreaking and nothing that we haven't seen before. Now, to conclude, I think that Bethesda shot themselves in the foot here. They had a great opportunity to reveal an awe-inspiring trailer, not necessarily featuring gameplay, but at least something that could have made us excited and hyped about the game's story and universe. And instead, we got to see a lonely woman inside a lonely ship with a lonely robot around a barren planet. I don't know about you guys, but that's not the idea I have of an exciting game. And that's all for this video, guys. Stay on the lookout for more E3 related content because there's definitely more to come, so please smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified as soon as more content is out. The like button is also going to help with the algorithm. This has been the Eradicator. I wish you all a wonderful day. I'll see you guys later. This video is brought to you by the people who support this channel on Patreon and via the join button as well. Supporters of the channel get access to lots of cool perks such as access to my private Discord, your question answered in the show, you get to know when I'm going to play, and also you get to have a chance to influence the editorial line of the channel. Any help is appreciated, starts at just $1 a month. Thank you very much for watching. This is the Eradicator, and I'll see you guys later.